everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a really exciting video because we're going to talk about all the 2020 holiday makeup collections from different brands, and I will give your opinion of if I'm going to pass this or I'm going to buy it, or it's like a maybe at current stage. If this is your first click to my channel, hello, my name is Emily. I'm a full-time data scientist who has a huge interest in high-end and luxury makeup. I forgot to mention, all the pictures I got here are from the Instagram, and the Instagram source I generally follow are the Trend Mood, Angel Naked One, and the Cheek Profile Official. I will link the Instagram link of those three main channels on my description box below so that you can just like follow them and saw more description about the details of those collections. Without further ado, let's just go right into the content. The first brand is the Cle De Peau. It seems like this year's collection is called the Enchanted Lake collection, so it's basically inspired by the Swan Lake. And oh my god, this packaging is just so gorgeous. I like in this collection, I like almost everything, but since Cle De Peau is a really luxe brand, like nothing is less than 100 Canadian dollar. So like the cream, the La Creme retails for 550 USD, and you can imagine. So personally, I really like the eyeshadow and the illuminator. I like both the color selections and the packaging, but I think because it's really expensive, I may pass on them. And it's also like depend on how much I will spend on the other brands, but they're so pretty. I think they're like the really truly piece of art. I might, if I have like more budget, I probably will pick one of them, but which one of them needs to be like a kind of struggling option, so I can't say it for sure now. The second brand I'm going to talk about is actually McGrath. It's really funny, like just 10 minutes before I will record this video, I noticed that McGrath just released their information about their 2020 holiday collection. And in this platform, I think why not, I will just share with you guys. It seems like this year's collection theme for McGrath is called the Celestial Divinity. And there's like a big eyeshadow palette which contains 18 shades. And there are like 3 different quads and 4 different lipsticks. Oh, by the way, those lipsticks have the limited packaging. You know, like generally on the packaging, they have like a black tube with like a gold lip. But this time they changed to, excuse me, the little heart with all the bunch of crystal on that. And the packaging is so stunning. I mean, do I need a new lipstick? Probably not, but do I love this packaging? Oh yeah. And besides of that, there's also a highlighter in the shade Champagne Gold. I think I might grab one of the quad, but I haven't decided which one yet. I think I will wait a bit and see those palettes in person, because I can't just like tell which one is my favorite from all the pictures currently we have. And the lipstick packaging is just cannot resist. Maybe I will just pick one. Who knows? I don't know at this stage. And by the way, all the quad formulas are actually her signature formula. So it's no surprise, it should still retails for 86 Canadian dollars per pan. That's another reason I'm kind of struggling if I should pick one or just like let it go for now, because it's really pricey. And I don't think I need an extra eyeshadow at current stage, especially there are other brands that really interest me as well. So this one is a pending as well. Next brand I'm going to talk about is the Dior. For the 2020 collection, the theme is Golden Nights. There are a lot of products from this collection. From the first pick, there are like 2 eyeshadow quad, one of the blush, one of the illuminating powder, and the lipstick with pouch, and 4 like nail polish and etc. And to be honest, the Dior collection might be the one I'm most interested about, because personally I'm such a fan of the snowflakes, and I almost want to buy everything from this collection. But it's not practical. I mean, the design is just absolutely divine, and the imprint just like totally speechless. For now, I think I will for sure grab the blush with the snowflake on it. And with a high chance, I would probably grab one of the eyeshadow quad. Oh, it's not a quad actually. It's an eyeshadow palette with 5 colors. I think I will grab the lighter one, like the more wearable one, because of the beautiful imprint. Yeah, I'm the packaging person majority of the time. And it's also highly likely for me to pick up the one of the nail polishes, to be honest. And those like gold packaging tube lipsticks looks really nice as well. Oh man, I just literally want everything from Dior collection. That is bad. Okay, next brand we're going to talk about is Hourglass. As Euro this year, they released the ambient lighting added palette, like a large 6-pan palette, face palette, smaller 4 like a quad face palette, and plus the lipstick with 2 unique shades associated to this collection. The first one is called the Sculpture Ambient Lighting Added, and the second one is called the Ambient Lighting Mini Sculpture Unlocked. And there's like a Confession Lipstick Duo Sculpture. Because I do own the 2018 palette and I haven't dig into this palette that much, so I think I will skip both the mini and the larger palettes. Because for the larger palettes, I've already owned like 2 of the powders, like the first 2 powders, and for the rest, I don't think there's a huge difference. So I don't want to invest my money on this palette, especially there are like a lot more interest me. For like for the mini quad, I think the color overall it's better suits for like a medium and medium to tan skin tone. So I think it's a little bit too deep on my skin tone, so I will skip for those for now. From this collection, the only thing I'm pretty interested is the lipstick. I like the geometric design because I have a math background, but the color wise, like I said, I don't need extra lipsticks, so I think I will leave that one for now. But once I saw that like in person, and I think like this is the kind of color I will get a lot of use of, I might pick it up, but the possibility is pretty small for me. The next brand I'm going to talk about is Chanel. For this year, the collection, it is inspired by the signature gold chain from their bags. And for this year, they have a blush/illuminator, and it highly depends on what is your skin tone. And they have 1 nail polish, 4 lipstick, and 4 single shadows. Personally, I'm pretty into the blush/illuminator. I mean, personally, it will definitely be more like a blush than illuminator for me. But I think it's just mainly for the collecting purpose, and I'm not sure about the color is usable yet. I would definitely for sure, I think I will definitely pick this up, but more like a collectible piece rather than like I will use it quite often, because I more towards to like a lighter neutral coral and a pink blush color type of person. The following brand I'm going to talk about is Charlotte Tilbury. It is really interesting. I know they've already released a new highlighter and also the Eyes to Hypnotize, the inspired by Jeweled eyeshadow palette, but it looks like there are more coming, especially I just got the picture from the Instagram. It looks like there's a limited edition packaging of the Bronze and Glow palette, and there's also like a quad with her signature like kind of glittery shade. And this palette looks really interesting. Like if it's me, I would never think about those 4 colors can work together. And it also looks like she has a mini eyeshadow palette. I think there's also a lipstick, 3 lipstick color. I think it might be a bundle and a brush set. Oh, also this year they also have an advent calendar. For me personally, I will just grab the eyeshadow quad because it looks really interesting. And I think I will skip the Jeweled Eyes to Hypnotize the eyeshadow palette because I think I can kind of dupe the color from the first 2. It's called the Happy Glow and the Love Glow, I think. Because I think I can totally dupe these colors. I can't just like spend almost $100 just because I'm really interested in the last 2 part of the eyeshadow palette. To me, it's not like quite worth the price. For the advent calendar, I think I will also skip it since I am a Charlotte Tilbury fan and I do own a lot of products from her. So there are a lot of like repeats, especially like the mini another exfoliator. I think it's the mini serum. Her signature like the night cream, and I have the LED wand highlighter. The lipstick seems like a great shade, but I might own it as well. So it's just like too many repeat stuff. So I would just skip for the advent calendar. But if you want to buy this gift as a gift to someone like a makeup lover, I think, and she probably don't have a lot of product from Charlotte Tilbury, this is definitely a great piece to buy as a like kind of gift, because Charlotte Tilbury do have a lot of like great stuff, and I am personally a huge fan of her collections. Okay, the next one I'm going to talk is the Bobbi Brown, and the whole color story for Bobbi Brown this year is pretty muted and basic, and that's seriously not something that interests me. Like, don't get me wrong, like I don't mean the basic is a bad thing, it's totally good. But for me, I'm like a makeup huge lover, and I do own a lot of palettes and like single shadows, and I do own a lot of basic eyeshadow quad slash palettes slash singles. So I think it's just not something would interest me at this stage. I think the only thing I'm really interested from Bobbi Brown is the eyeshadow quad, but my problem with it is the shade is too light. Like you can't really create a cohesive, like a complete look with this palette, unless like you just want like a wash of color and no makeup day kind of look. But to be honest, it's also pretty expensive for that purpose. So I think there's like a really high chance I would just pass on the entire collection of Bobbi Brown. Now the brand I'm going to talk is YSL, Yves Saint Laurent. This brand, the theme of this brand is a Dress Me Wild collection. YSL just doesn't really interest me that much, because they just keep releasing the same best-selling product each year with like a kind of limited edition packaging without like any new product. However, like if you already own their like perfect best-selling shade, you really don't want to keep buying the same shade just for the different packaging, unless you're like for the collection purpose. But not anything new except for the limited packaging, so I'm not interested. But if you're really interested and you think, for example, the cushion is something you use quite often, like your normal holy grail daily using product, yeah, then you may just be interested about this packaging and just the pick one. But for me personally, I use the actual foundation rather than the cushion foundation. So now I'm going to talk about Guerlain. The packaging looks so pretty. It consists of like a gold and red, and it's such a good vibe. But the problem is like I probably will just pass this time, because I just have too much similar product. Like for example, the pearl. What's the name of this? It's just like kind of the illuminating finishing powder type of thing. And I do have some similar stuff in my collection, and personally, I'm not like really a huge like after all the makeup using like a blurring and the powder to set my makeup person. So I think I won't get a lot of use of that. It would be such a waste, and this is not cheap at all. It's like, if I remember correctly, it's like over 70 Canadian dollar. So it's like 60 US dollars, around that price point. But I have to give them like the collection, the packaging looks stunning. Like it is indeed pretty. And if those shades are kind of the stuff like you're looking for, and I would say definitely go grab it, because Guerlain's formula is like spot on. I have nothing bad to say about their formula. Now I'm going to talk about Mercier. This year they have like interesting packaging, but for me personally, not really interested, because like the lipsticks just like, no, they're just like, so many brands have already released a similar product, and personally I haven't tried the Laura Mercier lipstick yet, and as I said, I don't need more lipstick, so that's a pass. And the face palette, the eyeshadow palette, the color story, I'm just like a little bit confused. Like those are not the type of color I would generally towards to grab, and I don't need more brush, so I will just pass the entire collection this time. Oh, and for MAC, this year's theme is the Frosted Firework. It seems like there's like 5 new lipsticks, Not sure if those are the new shade, but I think probably not. MAC is another brand. They keep just like repackaging their like best-selling product. Oh, actually not. You know what? MAC do that for the other time of releasing, but for the holiday collection, they come up with something new. It seems like there are 1 lipstick set and a new 12 pen eyeshadow palette, 2 face palette, 2 highlighters, and 5 new single shadows. And there's also a lip ornament. I think in this picture is the Velvet Tidy. So overall, I think I will just pass on those. Nothing is like particularly attractive to me, unless like I see them in person and like fell in love with something. But to be honest, I think the chance is pretty small. Now I'm going to talk about Too Faced. This year's theme for Too Faced is Enchanted. This year there are a lot of like Enchanted. Oh my god. I don't even want to describe what new products they have for the Christmas. Like, there are a lot. There are just a lot. I'm going to pass on the entire collection for the Too Faced because the quality for Too Faced is really hit or miss, especially for the holiday collection, because they're kind of like selling for a really cheap price for like a lot more products, so they are kind of sacrifice the quality a lot of the time. And yeah, I just think there's nothing look particularly interesting to me personally, so overall we just pass the entire collection from Too Faced. Oh, next one is Urban Decay. For this year, the theme is Stone Vibes. I think Urban Decay is really interesting. Like every year when it comes to their holiday collection, they're always kind of like release whatever is the newest stuff they release ahead of the Christmas and using that product and sort of like expand that product to a new collection sort of thing and treat that as a holiday collection. I feel like I'm already kind of past the stage of obsessing with all the colorful eye looks, and I'm kind of like pursuing a more like a wearable everyday type of color now, so I don't think this collection is something for me. But I would definitely go grab more of their 24/7 eyeliner, because that's just like the best eyeliner I've ever used and it's really easy to use. So I truly hope they have like a set of the 24/7 eyeliner set. I do remember like last year they have one, but the price is kind of like, it's kind of overpriced. Like it didn't save much for the eyeliner set. This year I sincerely hope they have like a reasonable priced eyeliner set. But to be honest, I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, Marc Jacobs. This year it's called the Very Merry Cherry. It is so cute. Like this collection is super cute with like those little cherries. I understand this collection, like the little light mint green with kind of the red. It is well represented for the Christmas, especially like the Christmas tree and the red Santa. I completely understand this collection. However, personally, I'm not a fan of this gray, but I totally understand the vibe. I feel like Marc Jacobs is really listening to us opinion. Like I remember last year for the runway collection, we are like asking for, can we get the actual packaging instead of just the box? And they listen to us, and this year they're releasing the kind of unique design for this collection. And I love their attitude. I feel like they really treasure and values our like customer's opinion. But like for me personally, I'm not like loving this particular design. I feel like I would just pass on that, but I know this is also a really unpopular like opinion. Like the quality is of Marc Jacobs is like stunning, nothing to say about. If you love this packaging, if you like the story, the color story, then I would just say just grab it. Like for me, I don't like it, but it doesn't mean like you won't like it. Okay, next brand, Tarte. I feel like Tarte is kind of the same problem and position as Too Faced. They both like release a bunch of holiday product, but unfortunately nothing really looks appealing to me. So I will also like pass on the entire collection. The reason I said it's a little bit like Too Faced is because they released a bunch of product, and the quality wise they're also like kind of hit or miss. For one of the eyeshadow palette it might be really good, but for the other one it might be like garbage. It's really hit or miss for me personally. And if you're like a makeup beginner, I wouldn't recommend you to pick from their holiday collection. You can like really wait a little bit and hear about whoever actually pick up those products and test for the quality and make sure they're actually great quality product, then buy it. That's my sincere like opinion for that, if you're really interested in their product. Becca. Oh, Becca this year is like such a disappointment. Like this is another brand, they just keep releasing their bestseller product year and year. Like who doesn't really own the Champagne Pop, like the Rose Quartz, the Opal, the Moonstone, like those classic highlighting shades from Becca, and they're like still like releasing the ornament size product, and maybe like a highlighter trio. And the only product, the only new product I see from this collection is the colorful highlighting palette. I just think it's kind of already like expired. The idea is kind of expired. The trend was like 2018, 2019. No one's wearing colorful highlighter again unless you're just like want to create a vibe again, which I don't think is the case, especially during the COVID time. No one just don't want to wear a colorful highlight on their face. I'm such a disappointment and a pity, I have to say. I think Becca can definitely do better because I do like their highlighter formula and the lipstick. I seriously think they can do better and just like stop releasing their bestseller shades for all time. They just can do better. Oh, and final but not least, there are some random Sephora holiday collection sets here. I think I will grab the Tarte Pure and Glowing Trio, which contains the deluxe size of Rest Wash and deluxe size of the Peony Eye Cream and the full size of Dewy Skin Cream, because I've already said to you guys that I really like the Dewy Skin Cream, and that one retails for 85 Canadian dollar, and this set I think they already released on Sephora and retails for 93 I think. And I think this it is a great value set, so I might just pick up this trio. And then I'm also gonna grab the Pharmacy Cleansing Balm for sure. And since it's my holy grail makeup removing balm, and I saw there's like a set of that, I think I will just pick up the set instead. But like I haven't got the price for that yet, so I'm not sure if it's kind of overpriced or not. I will just like keep an eye on it for now. And also, I think Beauty Blender always has some sort of like Beauty Blender set. They always have the 4 ones, and I think last year they have the... Wait, do they always have the 8 ones or the 4 ones? Sorry, can't remember exactly. But this year, if they have like the dual one, like 2 Beauty Blender, I would grab that. I wish they can release a dual sponge set, but that probably not gonna happen. I mean, we haven't heard anything from them yet, but I'm sure there will definitely be some sort of set. Like, I think we're just to see. Let's just wait and see. Yeah. Alright, that's everything I got from the 2020 holiday collection information. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I would really appreciate that. Please leave me a comment below and tell me what interests you, what you're going to pick up, and what you're going to skip. And that's it for today's video. I will see you in my next one. Bye.